guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Airiellemarie here. I hope you're doing well today. So this video we are going to be doing vision boards. I can't stress it enough how important it is to have a vision, because if you don't have a vision, then you're literally just stuck in what you're doing. And so I think that it's important to start the year out right. You saw my last video, which told you how to start fresh, and this video is the following video to expand on the vision aspect of that video. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do a vision board. And for vision boards is to hold you accountable. It is to remind you of what you're trying to accomplish in a year, so you see that every single day. And when you see that every single day, you're literally motivated to work towards that goal. So you line up little small goals and tasks to get to your overall big goal. So we're going to do that today. So the materials that you will need are a board. So you can do the board, or you can do your screensaver. It's totally up to you. It's based off of your preference and what's easier for you to do. I'm personally going to be doing a board. I actually might be doing both, just so I can consistently see it and remind myself of what I'm trying to do without holding it in my head all the time. So what you'll need is you'll need some scissors, a printer, a board. You can get it from Michael's, I think, for like $5. You can use magazines, but if you have a printer, you don't need magazines, or you can do vice versa. If you don't have a printer, you can use magazines. And I would have a notebook and pen just to write out before you post everything to your vision board what you need to do. So with that being said, oh, and you also need a glue stick to attach everything. Now, if you're going to be using your computer or your screensaver, you don't need any of these things. All you need is the internet, and literally that's it, because all you're going to be doing is probably typing or posting pictures. That's pretty much it. So with the board, let's get started. I may insert something at the end on how to do it as a screensaver, just so that you're aware of how to do it that way, and then we can go from there. So first things first, let's start with the board. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay guys, so unfortunately when I recorded this video, for some reason it didn't obtain the volume, so I'm just gonna have to do a voiceover, so just bear with me. As you can see, also the quality isn't the best, so it's just all over the place, but I will definitely update this in the future for you guys. But for now, we'll just do what we have to do. So I know I said previously that you should have a notebook. This is where the notebook comes into play, because it makes it easier to type all the words that you would like to put on your vision board. It's just a way to be organized and to make sure that everything is on one accord, because if you just are thinking off the cuffs, it just takes longer, and the process of making a vision board is already long, so we just want to expedite the time as much as possible. So these are the words that I'm choosing to live 2021 by. These are extremely important words, which was confidence and consistency. They are something that I want to have in every aspect of my life, in my business, in schooling, and just my everyday to day. So I'm going to highlight these words and make sure that my fonts are aesthetically pleasing, so that when I put it on my board, I'm excited to look at my board. You want to make sure that whatever you choose to do, you entice yourself to keep looking at the board so that you're motivated. Otherwise, if it's not appealing and it's not to what your standards are, you're not going to be interested in what you're looking at. So as you see, I have multiple things on my document, which include my Instagram goals, my YouTube goals, habits, my spiritual growth, my TikTok, my Etsy. I fill this out more later on in the video, but for right now I'm trying to get a feel of what I want my aesthetic to be. So I'm looking for fonts to communicate what I want my board to represent in terms of aesthetically pleasing and in terms of my theme. I have a couple colors that I would like to stick by when it comes to my vision board, so I also want to make sure that my fonts line up with that. So now I'm grabbing pictures that I grabbed off the internet that I put in a folder called photos so that I can just grab it all at once. I actually used these same icons last year, so I just wanted to use the same ones this year because it still fits my theme. So, and then it's of course less work. So the 4 icons that I have are for the goals that I do have on this document. So I have Instagram, YouTube, Etsy, and TikTok as the icons. I don't think I wanted to put Twitter in because I think that just would have been too much for me because I'm still in school, so I just don't think that I would be on Twitter on a regular basis, but maybe next year. So I'm just moving these around the document so that I know that it will print on the sheet without covering any of the words. I'm actually going to fast forward this process so that we can save time in this video, but you guys can see everything that I do, just in case you need an example. It'll be here. So let me go ahead and do that now. So this is what it's looking like. As you can see, I changed the colors and I added more content underneath the categories that I have. I also changed certain fonts for certain things, and I added a couple of words because I know it's going to be spread out. And I also put the year. Don't forget to put the year because you want to make sure that you are putting a timeline on when you want these things to be accomplished. So 2021 will go on the board, and each year I make a new one. So now that we're waiting for that to print, I'm going to go on this website to get some more things to put on my board. So this website is called Leader in Heels. I found this last year and I was obsessed with what I got for my vision board. They have vision board kits and you can just fill in your vision board with these things, and so it takes up space, but they also give you some encouragement and some other words that you may have forgotten or quotes, which also add to the inspiration of what you're trying to do. So what I do is I go to their shop. It's about $15, I believe, for their kit. I am a graphic designer and I could have did it myself, but unfortunately I just didn't want to. I didn't want to put in the time to do these things myself because, as you can see, it's very intricate and they have a lot of different things that you can put on your board. So maybe next time I'll do that, and that way I save money. You guys probably will save money, and then also, I get in the hang of doing everything myself. So for now, I just go here. So I go to their printable section, and they have different vision board kits, so you can choose which one you like. I already had the one that you saw earlier for last year, so I'm choosing a different one. I actually chose the self-care board kit because I felt like this year was supposed to be more about self-care and having better habits, and those better habits will ultimately accomplish the goals that I have for this year. So that's the one that I decided to go with. I got super excited because these are basically the colors of my color scheme that I want on my vision board. Obviously, I have some other colors that I'm going to add and intertwine with this selection, so it's going to make it exactly how I want it. But yes, I was super excited to see this, and I was super excited to see the quotes. And I just checked out, and there is that. So now that I am done with that, they give you the printables right away. So all you have to do is download and print, and you're done. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that I'm printing everything I need to print. They give you a bunch of different things to print, so I just go through them to see which ones I like and which ones I would like to put on my board, because I don't put all of them because it's just too much. It takes up too much space with everything that I've included. I mean, you could do that separately and not include anything, and it'll work just fine that way, but I just prefer to do my thing and then mix it with their thing, and have enough space for both. So I'm just waiting for my stuff to print, and while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna get my supplies ready and just get ready to put everything together. Let's go. So now I'm gonna get to, okay, so now we're gonna get to the building part. So stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, you can go to this website called canva.com. It's free. They do have a pro membership, which gives you more fonts for $12.95, I believe. I'm a pro member. I got the pro during this video just because I figured if I'm going to be using this on a regular basis, I might as well. So I've been using this for years, and it's quick, simple, and easy. So as you can see, I'm starting to put all the words that I put on my vision board onto the document, and I'm just typing out everything that I need to type so that I can just get it out of my head, and then I will choose the placement and the font afterwards, just so that it's easier and you don't have to stress out over these things in the beginning. When I first started this, I was a little confused. As you can see, I'm scrolling, but it's because I was multitasking, and I can never multitask. So when I multitask, I start doing weird things. So the whole time, that's all I needed to do was look for the subheading. So yeah, I'm entering the year, and I'll be entering the rest of the words that I put on my vision board onto this document. Okay, so after doing so, I'm actually going to be adding the background. I added the marble. I know it's a cliche, but I just didn't feel like going through a bunch of backgrounds to figure out which one I was going to choose, when I could just choose this and then just work around it, because, running out of time. So I just chose that for the time being. I also added the same icons that I printed previously into this document, so I didn't have to double dip and go look for these same icons on Google all over again, which is convenient. So if you can, save those just for a future reference if you need to make it on multiple platforms, or just anything where you're going to put your vision board. So this is when I begin to add all the colors and the shapes and the photos. You can just look on Google and type in whatever color scheme you got with the aesthetics. It will show you everything really in that color that you would like, and it will like do the job for you, so you don't have to search for everything individually. I personally like to go on Pinterest because they have aesthetically pleasing pictures that are better than Google. So I recommend Pinterest if you have one, and if you don't have one, you should definitely get one just in general. It is, oh my gosh, amazing. So I'm gonna go through these and look for what I like and just drag as many pictures as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna use them all. I probably will, because I'm the type of person that if I see so many things that I like, I will just save it all and try to fit it all in there. Kind of expresses my lifestyle. If I see something I like, I will get it. So right now I'm just going through whatever I like, not even second guessing. If I like it, drag it to the desktop, save the picture, and there you go. It's that simple. And in this process, I'm trying to make sure that I look for everything that I need, which is the quotes, fashion, lifestyle, whatever. You saw earlier that I also got a lion. I got a lion because it was aesthetically pleasing, and then also my name means strong lion of God. So, and that's my favorite animal. So I just enter that in there as well. So it can be whatever you want it to be. So now I'm dragging in all the pictures at once, so that way I don't have to minimize the window and just keep going back to the desktop, because Lord knows that is very frustrating and very exhausting. So I'm just going to save time by just dragging it all. It makes the process a lot easier, just so that I just have everything in one place. Now this may be overwhelming for some people, which I totally understand. So after doing this, after dragging all the photos in at one place, you can delete them all until you reach one photo, because it will be in the upload section under upload media, and you can just re-enter the picture in this document by clicking the picture. So I hope that makes sense. But I'm just going to do it this way just to get everything out of the way. As you can see, I'm trying to get a feel for all the pictures that I have and put them into a place of where I would like them to be. I just want to make sure too that it's not too much to the eye, which it was coming off to be in the beginning, but you'll see that I'm just playing around with all the pictures to see where I would like them to go, which ones I would like to be in front, which ones I would like to be in the back. And you can see that from the screen I'm showing you where to click in order to change the position of the photo. If you would like it in the front, then you would bring it forward. If you would like it in the back, then you would bring it backwards. So yeah, I hope that this is helping you understand Canva as well. So as you guys can see, I changed it a lot. I didn't want to bring you guys with me with the whole process because it was just a lot of time. It took me a long time to realize what I wanted. So I just kind of softened it a little bit by adding more text and separating the photos. Some are overlapping, some are not. Some of the words are overlapping, some of them are not. So I just kind of wanted to have some balance into this picture without feeling like I was overwhelmed with everything just being stacked on top of each other. I wanted some lightness, some flowiness to this vision board or virtual board. So that's what I did. So I'm still playing around with it a little bit, but for the most part, a lot of the photos are in the spots that I want them to be. Now I'm playing with colors and shapes and just adding some contrast, and icons are smaller, and yeah, so this is how it's going. So now I have finalized how I would like it to be laid out for my vision board. So I'm going to download this and save it to my desktop. That way it's quick to access and I can just make it my screensaver from there. So here's what it looks like, and you will see that when I save it to my desktop, it's gonna be a little bit bigger than I thought it was. So I end up having to go back to change it and make it smaller. You'll see how I'm gonna make it smaller, and then I see everything I would like to see, and then I finalize it, and then I'm done. So yeah, I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this part, and I will be back shortly. that's pretty much it, you guys. Now you're gonna probably see me clean my desktop a little since I have bright blue folders. I know you can change the colors of the folders, but I will not be doing that right now. So for now, I'll just condense them all into one folder and live my life that way. So this is how it turned out. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys enjoyed making yours. Let me know in the comments how the process was for you. If you have any questions, I'll be there too. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button, and more videos will be coming soon, and I just need you to be there to watch them. You know what I mean? So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, but also while you're down there, hit the notification button as well, so you can be aware of when I post the next video, so that we're in tune. Okay, so thank you guys. See you guys in my next video.